Jurassic World Rebirth released in theaters last week, so I went and watched it day one. But when I saw it, I noticed there is much more in this movie than meets the eye. So in today's video, I am going to explore the lore of Jurassic World Rebirth. The film opens with this helicopter flying to a mysterious lab facility owned by InGen, where they're making hybrid dinosaurs. Yes, I said hybrid dinosaurs. I know these dinosaurs were marketed as the first attempts at making dinos, but this is simply wrong. If you pay close attention, you see the words Mutodon Hybrid Mutant. And Martin Krebs, later in the film, talks about how the park owners found people were bored of dinosaurs and they had to do new experiments to keep the park's revenue up. This directly refers to the plot of the first Jurassic World, meaning these are not the first attempts at making dinosaurs. So all this implies they are the first attempts at hybridization, but something is off. Why did they keep the D-Rex? Notably, we hear these scientists complaining about keeping the D-Rex in the opening scene, because why would you want to keep such a big, ugly hybrid around? Especially since their very first hybrid attempt, the disgusting Scorpios Rex, was locked up in a frozen tube, never to be seen again. So what purpose did it serve? You can't forget that InGen has a weapons division that they were currently running on the same time as the opening scene. Also, it seems the US military somewhat knew of this operation and might have kept it a big secret from the eyes of the public and may have had some interest in the research done by InGen, considering we see a helicopter with the US Army logo clearly on it in one scene. Fast forward 17 years, InGen has been bought out by Parkergenics. Parkergenics is a pharmaceutical company that is trying to get dinosaur DNA samples in Jurassic World Rebirth to make tons of money and last and least save some lives. But whatever happened to the super secret weapons division of InGen? Is Parkergenics the owner of that now? And whatever happened to Biosyn? Well, hidden in Jurassic World 3, we see this InGen logo on the car taking Maisie to Biosyn, because InGen became a part of Biosyn, at least by the time of Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Let me explain. On the now discontinued lore site, Dino Tracker, there is a Biosyn email containing knowledge of the Indoraptor and the events at Lockwood Estate, an InGen operation. Not only this, but Biosyn Genetics also trained the Atrociraptors to be weapons, as said in Jurassic World Chaos Theory, finishing InGen's dinosaur weapon mission. Does all this mean Parkergenics is the new owner of whatever is left of Biosyn, InGen, and the weapons division? Probably. Fast forward to Jurassic World Rebirth. The team hired by Parkergenics find their way into the old lab where the D-Rex cage door is open despite it being closed shut in the opening sequence. Why would it be open unless someone came back for something? Well, someone probably did, and it was probably the US Army, wanting to kill the D-Rex or take it for their own purposes. But that really begs the question, with all this new lore and no indication of continuing it, this movie ends much like the original Jurassic World. With Chaos Theory Season 4 and Jurassic World Evolution 3 on the horizon, there is still hope for this franchise, and hopefully we will get something else that connects to the current lore. If you've watched Jurassic World Rebirth, let me know what you think of it in the comment section below.